And that's going to be 4 flashbangs and 2 smokes ready for the B execute. Who's on the other side? Mezzi, Flamesy, and Rops. Frag grenade for Mezzi as well. That being well-timed could spell disaster here for VP. It's going to chip away on 3 players. Instant execution for Mezzi. 3 US. Oh, what? Oh, are you kidding?
Ooh.
First round of the year and a USP 1 mag ace.
Ooh, it's liquid gold out of Mezzi. Let's watch that again.
This is some dog shit.
Oh, I had shivers.
God, he's working with this new M4 as well called Messenger of Death. Mezzi. Starting to intimidate me, brother. MP9 kill into connector. Softens him up. It's actually Mezzi over the shoulder to get it. His 7th frag of the map already. And now they're going to turn attention towards Monster. Flash didn't blind Perfecto. Players in the backdrop get the trade frags, and Flit just snuck up short side in that moment. Man advantage VP in their first gun round.
Man just appeared right there off short. Very good trades.
Good on them to kind of follow those 2 Vitality players. Flit slips the net. Gets in behind them, puts Zywoo and Rops into a man disadvantage retake on B. Now they're not playing with a kit. There is 2 over towards the short side towards Monster. That half wall push is going to have to come out for this defuse. Time is already ticking at the halfway point. Short smoked off in the meantime. Zywoo gets the 1, but this is still Rops too far removed. So Virtus.pro 3 rounds into this T side find a round win.
I love the move from Flit up short to get that last kill. I feel like the most important kill there in a CT spawn. Yeah, that flash was up. That flash kind of just gave away the game a little bit. He was like, be ready to turn in 3, 2, 1. Made him almost easier to kill, unfortunately.
Ooh, Flamesy thought he had an element of surprise, but cleared from behind. Mezzi, give it a clean duel versus a falling Perfecto. That one's easy.
Yeah, no one gets in the middle of that fight. Oh,
Great
what a
nade
grenade.
bank.
He's playing pool.
Straight off the pillar and into Mezzi's feet.
Rops got spotted, didn't know it.
Toro worried about both sides, though. Thinking somebody's going to aggress towards him from the bomb site that he just softened up. He's serving up as a real distraction here. Still eyes on it from Mezzi, eyes on it from Rops. Nobody else really moving right now for VP, waiting out that CT smoke on Monster. Great headshot from Toro, coming through now with 2 kills, plus that frag grenade on Mezzi. He's done all the damage so far this round for Virtus.pro.
They need to get working, though, a little bit. And it's just with the time left over and the info that Vitality still have. Doubling up on barrels is going to be a very nice counter. We'll see. Is going to even go for the molly. Man, they're playing this down to the wire. My goodness.
15 seconds. Walkout's coming. Apex fully committed to the barrels tuck. Mezzi blinded, loses his position. Apex with a chance to strike. And he's going to buy that sweet, sweet time. There. Oh, but it's on the other side of pillar. Apex, he doesn't stop the plant. Now he's going to need these kills. He at least gets the double.
Wow.
Flit recovers. The bomb plant on the opposite side, but Flit again has gotten past on timing. Blindside Zywoo, and Apex can't manage to win the round despite 2 backs turned.
I actually can't believe the bomb got planted on that side. Not on default when they didn't have Heaven. Did they smoke it? Man, when did everyone start playing slowly in CS2? I thought we all agreed. Game was hella aggressive, but again, Virtus.pro made it worth their time last time. They were very good on this.
Good spray through the smoke for Perfecto for the trade. Apex, though, gonna stuff him there. Ooh, but he steps out into the line of Bist. And so VP's Opper makes a difference here. Zywoo lets him know he's on this bomb site. As his sniper rings out, we go to 15 on that clock. Op is gonna have to push back on Toro. And it's gonna be Zywoo to get the better of his counterpart. Now all on Toro, 1v3, surrounded on the bomb site. And this time playing it down to those final 7 seconds, but it's Vitality with all 3 of their players rotating up in time. front of it now. Flit taking a quick early glance as we get a ton of utility set up for the volley over, and just Flit being here finds one double. Mezzi
Totally blind.
ready for that left side push. Not able to get a third one. Flamesy will only collect a single kill himself. We go 2v2.
Okay, Perfecto.
Bist's hands busy with the plant. It's a double graffiti walkout here for Vitality once the flames fizzle out. They opt not to go for this boost. ZywOo lets him know where he's coming in from with that scope sound. Oh, quick scope onto Perfecto.
Oh.
Bist with a tough clutch ahead of him versus the likes of ZywOo and Robs. Smoked off from one side, can't actually stop them from walking up the boardwalk. He will take up position inside of the smoke. That is desperate. And so inside of it, ZywOo hunts him
nice
down
shot.
with one shot, and Robs will stick the defuse for the Vitality 4-3 lead.
Oh man, from the other side of that, like no one else was standing in the smoke. It's just esports slop.
Robs up close.
What?
Wow, that is sick.
Oh, well, that's anything. I don't know. I
That's
can't
not
even
sloppy
believe that's
whatsoever.
real. Yeah, that is perfection. That's what that was.
Great crosshair placement for the first headshot. Toro's gonna bring it back with the Galil, so it's not for free, Robs.
They always have answers. They do.
Looks like you might be
Just
giving
trying to
a
goad
chance.
him into doing it. Yeah, let's see that clip.
Here's one run off. Flit's gonna pay the price for that. Still found out as he tried to walk down with him. Toro trying to crank that dial of aggression as the heaven smoke comes through. Fire onto the short side. Toro's gonna get ahead of it, and as he burns, he drops Mezzi, but still burnt to a crisp. Bist back to the clutch. CT split. And a fast move out of ZywOo to serve up a distraction.
Oh, quick.
Nasty adjustment out of Bist, and he gets back around the corner. Him versus ZywOo. And ZywOo perched on the bomb site, working with the kit, trying to send that flash in. Bist dodged it, sticking it down, and wow, ZywOo just gets it through the side of the half wall. Another clutch for Vitality. Smoking off Apex so that he can just sit in his corner. Little walk up to the front of bathrooms in this 5v5. Ooh, tries to clear Apex. Turns it up on Fame and gets away with that unscathed. Meanwhile, we get this B bomb site walkout, but you've still got defenders down here. Vitality haven't felt the need to stack either bomb site, and so defense all across the board. And as this commitment comes in at 20 seconds, Cross will be found out by ZywOo. Good flashbang in the middle of the site, though. That's blinding everybody. And now we get the recovery coming through in the 2 versus 3. It falls to ZywOo. Great headshots from Perfecto, and VP find their fourth.
It's crazy how hard they're working to get 4 rounds. They're getting some really good trades.
Oh, I didn't catch it, to be honest. And HLTV is 4 minutes delayed.
Yeah. Oh, touched the edge of this smoke. Flamesy spotted.
Yikes.
Flash is perfect. Excellent tactic here from Virtus.pro. I was gonna have to farm some more.
Ooh, Rob's caught. Takes a slight step beyond that signage. Apex ready, and they're not. Nades in hand for Fame. Couple players still on the bathroom side. Late arrival from Long. Back at a 3v3 with health advantage, but Apex oversteps. And the Long player is going to best him. Is there the commitment still here from VP at 50 seconds? They could try to burn that clock. Instead, ZywOo gets found out trying to find cover, and Perfecto back at it with another couple headshots. That's 2 consecutive thanks to Perfecto's closes. VP walk away with a 5-round T-side here on Overpass. 5-round T-side versus the #1 team of 2025.
Statsmeister is smiling ear to ear at this performance. And it's lovely to see. It's a fresh-looking VP, some great rounds in there, and a solid T-side to speak of.
Nice double up inside of the short pipe. Toro comes through with 2 kills.
Oh,
3.
2 kills, huh?
Not bad, buddy. Not bad at all. I would like to see a Virtus.pro back towards the top of Counter-Strike. Felt like they never shook off the shackles of James' departure. Electronic wasn't the call.
Yeah, that was
Perfecto picks
another
up the
one of
reins.
those, all these teams that end up buying, you know, buying
For the first
players.
time ever, VP go for a massive signing and it blows up in their face.
So, let's
Toro
go.
looking for the 4th and 5th in this one, but it's going to be Perfecto to help out. You're going to welcome that one. Toro comes through with the quad kill. Tough to beat Mezzi in the pistols, but he tries his damnedest. 20
Right?
spots.
You don't think that'd be fair? 20 spots from 50
From 54
for beating the #1 team.
to 34.
I don't care
of
if they were
3.
blindfolded. What?
In a best of 3 as well. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
If this is a best of 1, I'd say, yeah, 4 is fine.
yeah. Best of 1, 12 spots.
Props, though,
Props.
coming through with the double deagle. That's not
Is he
supposed
done
to
yet?
happen. Bist has only got Berettas. You came into this round confident with your pistols, and instead now Mezzi's picked one up with the Glock instead. Very cost-effective round coming through for Vitality.
And that is a blessed deagle that he's working with. They've got to be careful. We've seen Mezzi's pistols this game.
Come on, Mezzi. Remind him who's boss.
Perfecto, will he give him a chance?
It's a matter of timing, right? Perfecto kind of floating between both sides of the sign.
Yeah, he's looking. Mezzi's going to be in tune with this timing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, but that was your chance.
Toro's going to come running up, sprinting from connector. Mezzi, yeah, knows you fell back that direction, but I like that Perfecto doesn't just cower.
Pole attacks coming B. Toro, I hope you've got your cape out.
They're going to come trudging forward. He opts to just go for the committed position in the corner of short instead. And unless they plant on the right side of pillar or
Let him
do
go
this,
by, yeah.
he would have had his line, but he's got a frag grenade to pop this open. He could stop this plant. No, not in time, and it doesn't go out far enough either. Uh-oh. We've got a 5v4 post plant. VP on for the retake. They've got a single flashbang to play with, but they're already starting to walk away for the save.
No, this is good. I mean, Toro getting this kill, maybe they could stick around.
It draws them back slightly. Toro finding a second kill.
This guy's coming up with kills out of nowhere.
Maybe they should have stuck around a little bit because Toro puts them into a 5v3, but still the call was
Can they
made.
save, really?
Yeah, they're out.
No, I mean...
Virtus.pro.
Yeah, Virtus.pro.
Vitality.
Vitality, they've got no exit route.
Run, brothers. Flee.
Oh, okay. They just barely all get away with their lives. No one's here to punish them either.
Toro pressed up against Monster this time instead of playing inside of short solo. Clearly, Virtus.pro not biting down on that long smoke quite as much as they did one round prior.
It's the full commit coming now.
Heaven smoke lands, short emphasis. Flit almost caught in transition there to the barrels. Back turn to Graffiti's gonna cost them. Perfecto makes it look easy with the double, and Toro disengages from the Monster duel, but Apex still able to pick him up.
Can he
10
plant?
to the clock. He's gotten the cover, and there's no need to clear this. Apex lucky to have been given that space. Another chance at a kill. What a robbery. No. And then the short fight immediately. Flamesy's into it with another player to his left. Fame crawling in, and he will find that headshot to make the decision, to make the decider. Virtus.pro tie the game with one survivor.
Wow, no bullets back as Flamesy was shoulder peeking there, trying to get some information.
At 25 seconds as well, not at 45 seconds as seen previously.
Most of the CTs are here now.
It seems like a finely stacked bomb site for Virtus.pro, but we'll see if the Tech-9s can still rip-roar through. So far, nothing. Bist and Fame a kill apiece. There's the rebuttal back. Missed off shot could be critical. Quad kill consecutive from Vitality.
Ooh, with the bomb plant, Toro was hoping he could just walk away from this, but no.
A 3 versus 5 turned into a 3 versus 1 in the matter of seconds.
And, you know, a lot of teams, it'd be hard to win with that low time, those low guns. Even though they had all that space with Vitality, they know how to do that. So they had a lot of stamina to do that. Also, that was every match with CSGO. That's not even a small difference. Every match was that many more rounds. So for sure, Vitality, they could keep it going. They wanted to.
Toro gonna shut it down on the Monster side. That was the most limited player for Virtus.pro this round, and nice to see him walk away with a kill. A man advantage comes with it. And smoking off Apex means he's not going to test the waters of walking through that.
Fame could absolutely interrupt this bomb.
See how
Well, that's
active
one
he
thing,
remains.
but just I don't think Apex not going to go on the inside of bathrooms on this move. So we'll see how far he goes.
Fame's still moving quick.
The thing is, they don't have any info outside of B, so Fame might be more thinking about it being B.
I almost said nicely done too soon. Apex.
They already rotated out of A.
Yeah.
Oh, but for no reason.
Gets tagged a little too hard for that one. Double smoke. Bit of a slight mistake here for Vitality, but it's still a bomb plant regardless. More utility, barrels down onto the bank, and here comes the other two players of Virtus.pro now. Just stuffed up behind that
but
dumpster
now,
smoke.
Dude, $0, and if they go for this, they're calling it a night. They better hope they win.
Working with a kit on Flit, still sticking around off of the flash. Bist gets blasted out of the round by Mezzi. Right back to the headshots that kicked off this map. Mezzi with all three in the 3v3. Feels like the test was really brought to the table by Virtus.pro. I've got to say, we wanted to see good things from Bist. I think him and Toro have been two of the more impressive pieces. Unfortunately, really slow games for Flit and Fame.
Yeah.
What once was the rifle duo of Virtus.pro hasn't been able to contribute like the other three players on their team. Perfecto with those critical closes in round 11 and 12 as well showed value within Overpass. But in the absence of player 4 and 5, it just feels like Vitality across the board have been able to find that gap. And ZywOo just omnipresent, 8 deaths throughout this map. Feels like every round they win, he is still alive. From the ace in the first pistol, Mezzi's kept it constant. And we didn't have any kind of a liability game from Apex whatsoever. Calls have been good, but you've got a player right behind you.
Yeah, fully spotted here.
Fame's Fom is put to the back of Mezzi's head, and he keeps it clean. So I talk a little smack. He's going to have to pick it up one more time, and he pushes through that smoke to get away.
But he sees that the molly's there. There's no way else he could be.
Him and Apex change places. ZywOo's going to hunt him down in the meantime. ZywOo's 20th frag in 21 rounds of play. Perfecto tries to chase it, and ZywOo goes one better. So Vitality surviving the test of Virtus.pro's Overpass. A map VP won last time they met, but it's a map win to kick off the year here for 2025's #1. Little jiggle. Toro waiting for the long play. And he'll find the headshot onto Robs.
This guy's like the Jake of the pistols.
He's really got something. Like what I see. Oh, comes back in with a second. Perfecto through the smoke clipping. Flamesy.
Oh, what?
And a jumping ZywOo shredded. What? So Virtus.pro queue up a pistol win. This 4v1 as Mezzi does catch them off guard. Hold on.
Mezzi.
Oh, those shots were close.
They were very close. Surprisingly, didn't get the kill, but wait, will he anyways?
No. Fame from the backdrop's going to protect Flit and his Berettas, so we go VP pistol round win out of the gate on Dust 2. They get out through the doorway. Number is strong. Vitality popping a smoke as well to give them cover up the ramp. Fame's going to have his hands full in a second. Flit tries to charge out from CT spawn and does so successfully. Won't get back into the cover, though. ZywOo's op looking at his spawn for his victim. He'll catch Perfecto in the backdrop, all while Fame still hangs on to this bomb site. Ooh, and he gets Robs coming out from tunnels. Toro on the scene with a double to close this.
Big from Toro again, just pure impact right in the middle of rounds here.
This turns it back and flash, and in doing so, opens the door for Flamesy. Luckily here for Virtus.pro, though, Perfecto's got the mid doors held.
Yeah, he ate that, and I mean, that's the op down in the corner. It's just such a massive threat in this situation.
Bomb?
Lant is gonna, yeah, it's going down, no problem.
Mezzi. A little frantic there for a moment, but we get this double up on long for Virtus.pro. Toro's had good impact on these retakes, and he's part of it again. Him and Perfecto coming together for that one on Flamesy. Man advantage established, but the problem is it's just Flit down in spawn and 3 members of VP trying to gun for this cross. Eyes on it from Apex. ZywOo going wider. He'll pluck Fame off the back end, and that's all 3 dead in the blink of an eye. Flit never given a chance to emerge out of the CT spawn either, so 5 rounds into regulation, and Vitality will find their first, despite Flit racking up the costs here at the end.
Yeah, that actually makes it crazy expensive. You can see right now, Vitality's money's not in a great spot.
Waiting for somebody to overstep.
Oh,
that's what ZywOo's doing.
That's actually a rare place to peek from. Ooh.
They let him know he was there with the shots. That was Perfecto with an MP9 for the record.
Yeah, I think he didn't even believe there was like vision, I think, over top of the smoke, but it makes you wonder what he was even doing then. Yep, he's there.
Thought he was up against a decoy. ZywOo hanging on to it. And Mezzi catching Toro as Robs finds his inside of the tunnel. So this round's going swimmingly for Vitality. And it's going to bottom out VP's money. They needed something of this one. Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
good adjustment.
It is, but also, is it even worth it at this point?
Right, trying to get away with the save instead, perhaps.
Like, even if he got a, well, he got a kill, he's dead.
Nice shot, though.
Nice shot. It was.
Fortunately for Bist, it's in a losing round. And that part's not going to change, whether he's stuck around or not. So, 4 out of the gate for Virtus.pro. Vitality find consecutive rounds back-to-back. And they're going to keep majority alive here as well. Apex hanging on to ZywOo's op for the meantime. Just barely visible over top of it, but that's all ZywOo needed to deal with Perfecto.
In a more active way. Pushing off a short this time, all the coast is clear. And I mean, the T's will be coming up here, surely.
Good control and good positioning for Virtus.pro, but
Yeah,
Bist gets blown away.
Bist, we need something.
Man advantage for a second, make it a double man advantage, 30 seconds, and all of Virtus.pro are here, so they're gonna have to try to fight for this in a second. Burning is Flamesy. Toro's coming out with a headshot, but Flamesy's got the counter kill immediately, and now all that remains of VP is a bit of CT control.
Too many
Smoke
guys everywhere.
Fading, bomb crosses, and what's left of VP are just jumbled up inside of their spawn, hoping they're allowed to save from here on out.
They're back in the crib right now. And it's surrounded. No windows to jump out of here.
Police is at the door.
It's actually not, it's the crooks.
Yeah, it's true. The terrorists. Who are still afforded a round win, and Vitality's 4-round streak now pieced together to tie this game at 4.
You got every kill here? Almost.
Nice headshot. Hey.
Oh.
ZywOo's doomed.
That nade.
He brings Perfecto.
That is so good.
Still, not bad, VP. You go from a 2 versus 4 saving in your spawn where it looked like you were done for to clearing out all of Vitality. Grouped up for the cat commitment. Poor Perfecto is going to have his hands full, just trying to drop utility here, keeping his head tucked. Does shave off health from 4. It's not massive nade damage, but it helps out the M4s in the duels. He's going to burn down to 45 into the open, holds his ground for a moment. And then, all of a sudden, Toro again successful over towards long, getting the better of Robs. A deep peek here from ZywOo to take the man advantage, and with a bomb plant, it's going to be a desperate act to get the retake going. Good adjustment here from ZywOo. Guns going empty. He's got 3. Flamesy here for the last one. Majority alive, and Vitality have not looked in the rear view since this 6-round streak started.
It's a lot of cat, but they don't really need to overcomplicate this situation. It's always working. And here, they're fully conditioned, and since they don't push, they can't find out that they're wrong. They don't even have a vision on cat, 4 guys on A, and Fame's just crossing his toes and hoping this isn't actually the B play for once. That was rough, but it's wide open. This round is still over, kind of.
Fame coming out with the double op this round.
Yeah, I mean, this is the site is gone.
Burnt to a crisp.
He tried to give himself vision.
Door smoke going to be blocking the way the entire time for Bist's arrival, but this is going to be Virtus.pro with their hands forced into the retake. Perfecto picks up that op being on 14 health, so do they get a 5th round for the road?
Oh, smoke.
VP gonna have to turn this game around once they're on the attack themselves. ZywOo's so confident.
Please do something crazy, ZywOo. 5-7 up here, he's got the op too. Throw the op over.
The op is on his back, 5-7 in hand, point blank on the windowsill. They try to charge through, he spams him down, an assist and a kill to him. Totally stuffed on the side of the window, and Vitality can do no wrong for what was 8 rounds straight. You know, what's the
Yeah,
date
all you
today?
do is
The
survive.
14th. It's the 14th of January. Should that be the most action-packed day of the year?
No, you're right. I mean,
Right.
it's crazy. Only Pimp's entering like a cycling marathon today.
Toro comes through with the opening kill on the pistol. He's been great in the pistol rounds. Fames, though, gonna be the one to just kick down the doors on B. Takes a peek out from the tunnels through the CT smoke, nabs himself 2 frags, and lo and behold, it's a retake demanded of ZywOo and Flamesy, or bust here. That round streak coming to an end for Vitality here in the second pistol. So, pistol rounds, that's where VP have been able to find a bit of a difference.
I'm telling you, Toro's got like Jacob stats right now on pistols. He's always putting in something. Holes gotta go room.
Holes. I did make it sound corny. Ooh, Mezzi.
Wow.
Combining
he just
the scout and the nade.
alley-oop himself.
Yes,
with that.
sir.
He should get an assist
That's
in
what
the kill
anchors
feed
do.
for that.
Anchors do it on their own.
That's true.
And he is last year's #1 anchor.
Oh, yeah. That's... Oh,
ZywOo floating around towards the boxes. Oh my god. This was a round win for Virtus.pro. I'm just double checking. VP won the pistol, right?
doesn't feel like
Let me check back in because I don't know if they're going to get anything else going. Bist down to 30 HP V4. And Vitality take that pistol round momentum, shove it in the can. And you've got Robs doubling back through tunnels as well, so there's no free path for Bist towards B.
No,
He can hope there is. Yeah, he knows his fate is doomed. And so, denies the AK save. That's one extra FAMAS / Mac 10 held onto instead. On the brink of double digits and a 2-0 over Virtus.pro this evening. Not looking to join Na'Vi and FaZe as Budapest playoff teams that get eliminated in Bounty's opening matchups. It's not a list that you want to be on, but here come the Tech-9s roaring through middle with 2 kills. Rob's head tucked back sight, worried about the tunnel exit, and he's gonna drop one, but still Bist puts that barrel to the back of his head. 7 health for him off of the bomb plant. There could be a double up on this doorway. They've got the nades to try to pressure it. Okay, giving himself a real chance now. Bist, so close.
Nice
18
try.
health, the difference there for Flamesy as Vitality. It's costly, but double digits nonetheless.
Oh, that was an effort, Bist. That would have been a great moment.
Drops the smoke in front of it, places the barrel against them, and gets nothing for it. A little bit of damage, of course. That's where Mezzi ends up finishing one off, but then Toro's found an entry, and so they keep it clean.
Save, yeah.
Slam into that B bomb site and extend play ever so slightly.
That's pretty huge. I mean, no kills on the defense until that one HE trade from Mezzi's been good on those, but an excellent refrag out of Toro, and that's it. Too far away to stop this, so it's, you know, nothing fancy on this round.
Ready for the commitment at 15 seconds. VP have really let this one sit down to the wire. Oh, that is immense damage in the last bullet out. Flamesy finds another headshot.
No.
Toro's gonna catch one. Flamesy!
No way.
On a tear! And there's no time to win this. Let him go for that ace.
Let him off the leash.
Toro hides and denies. Stellar stuff from Flamesy.
Win after time death. He didn't even see the first 3 players.
It's the problem, though, playing down to the clock like that. 15 seconds, you know the whole pack's behind it.
That's very true.
You know they're all there.
Absolutely.
They've got nowhere else to be. They're either out long with Toro or running through that smoke, and smokes are not brick walls. VP learned that lesson the hard way as Vitality take a 12th off the back of the Flamesy
the
quad.
counter oh, it's so good.
They try to play with the timing here to change it up, but then they still just get stuck along that wall in an act of desperation, trying to leave. Virtus.pro unfortunately meet their makers here at Bounty for the start of 2026. And Vitality makes sure that they don't get put on the same list as FaZe Clan and Na'Vi. A 2-0 start to their year.